I'm back, and I wanted to start a new project. I'm going to call this like something. I don't know. My how to get free stuff, maybe? I have this watercolor paper. I don't have 300. I have 250. I'm hoping that's going to be fine. Because, I don't know. I read online you should use 300, but I don't have any 300. I have this 250. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and whatever that was. Wow. I started something there. I don't know what I started, but obviously I didn't finish it. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll even use the cardboard. I'll even recycle that. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Let me just rip this off. Okay. Interesting. Why not? Okay. Why not? We'll even use the cardboard. These are 5.5 by 8.5. Now, you might be like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Postcards need to be 4.25, I think, by 6 inches. So, if I cut these in half, they are perfectly within limits to be a standard size postcard. I mean, you know, within the size needed. So I am going to probably just leave these stacked up because I'm lazy. And why does that say only 7? Wait a minute, am I nuts? No, they're 8.5. Okay, they're 8.5. I don't know how to measure, apparently. Yeah. Also, I don't have a pencil, so I've just started this. Great. How do I not have a pencil anywhere? I swear, I had a pencil. I had a pencil. I had a pencil. Oh! That's just my water cups. They hit the other water cup. It's not a big deal. It didn't break anything. There's a pencil. I knew I had a pencil. See, look, it's even sharpened. Okay. I'm going to go right here to, okay, so it's 8.5, right? Yes, 8.5. And half of 8.5 is 4.25. That's 4.25, right? Then we're going to come down here. We're going to do the same thing. 4.25. Now I have a line, right? Right. They're all lined up. You know, I have somewhere a grippy ruler. I do. And I don't know where it's at right now. But, ooh, yeah. I should probably try to use that. But I'm not going to, because of course not. So I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and cut it towards me, which is probably not what you should do, but I am standing up, far away from it. There's one. Nope. Ooh. Do you see that? I just cut color off the thing. And I just moved my thing. Great. Okay. There we go. There we go. Back on the line, hopefully. Is this one not back on the line? Okay. There we go. Perfect. 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 And now the last one, the cardboard. Oh, wow. Ah. The cardboard does not want to cut. Did I make a line at least? I did score the cardboard. Look at that. I've got more swirlies of paint. Shall we call this ruining my ruler? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put this back down, push it down. I feel sorry for the person getting the cardboard. And this is a fresh X-Acto knife, by the way. Completely fresh. Like, just put it on fresh. My other X-Acto knife had some rust on it, so I got a fresh one out. I'm gonna take my finger and just kind of rub it down a little bit. I don't care that much if it's not perfect, because I am definitely not going for perfection here. Okay. So, actually, let me... You know what? I'll deal with this later, this line. I don't care. I'll do the painting part on the other side and use that for the writing part. So, now I need tape. I got tape. Okay. And I think I've used this tape before for stupid stuff. So, I'm sure you guys have seen it. I have more of this tape, too. I'm not trying to do it too hard. As in, I'm not trying to make it super stuck, because you guys will see what I am doing. So I'm going to go around and do this number to all of my things. I'm going to do 2 of them as an example, and we'll see how they do, because I have no idea how any of this is going to turn out, because as always, I am just believing the internet. And the internet told me this was possible. So I'm going to believe the internet. So I will ruin some watercolor paper so y'all don't have to. Not that anybody is watching me on how to do stuff. I think I've been very clear. Absolutely nothing I do should be taken as a tutorial because I suck. And I don't know what I'm doing. So, now that that's been established, that I have no clue what I'm doing, I'm taking some acrylic gesso. It says it's quick drying. It will not. So, I probably won't be back for a couple of days as this dries. And I'm gonna, should I stir it? Do I have to stir before use? probably. This bottle of gesso, by the way, has lasted me a very long time. You guys have seen me make like little paintings on watercolor before with watercolor. But this time, I'm actually putting the gesso down so that I can do acrylics on watercolor paper. So there we go. I've made a semi-mess. Don't worry, this is the cutting board I'm using for my pottery, so trust me, it's gonna be perfectly fine. It's gonna be washed. Nobody's gonna care. Throw that to the side because again, we don't care. And I will put some more gesso on this. And the reason you add the gesso to the watercolor paper, because you can go directly with acrylic paint on to watercolor paper, is so it doesn't absorb as much paint. So this is supposed to be like a stiffening and also a layer to prevent just the paint absorbing in, so that you can actually like paint and it will stay on top. I don't even know if that makes any sense. I have paint all over, or gesso, all over myself. So now that I've made a mess, I'm going to probably wipe my hands off. I'm going to tape the rest of these up. Did you count how many there were? Because I don't remember anymore. My brain is like pea size right now. Anyway, I have however many that is. And I am now gonna finish the the postcards. I'm gonna make postcards. Then I'm gonna send them out to businesses and request free shit. So I'm gonna see if painting, a handmade painting on one side, encourages businesses to give me free coupons and shit. This is like, you know how like people are like, we hate influencers. I'm not an influencer, people. I don't have the subscription count to do that shit. I've got what, like under 180 subscribers. So me asking for free crap, I gotta do something in return. So I'm gonna see if sending postcards with original art gets any response. And this is probably going to take me a while. So you guys can write in the comments what companies you think I should ask for free stuff from. So yeah, do that. Tell me who I should request free stuff from in exchange for a tiny little painting that they can keep on their office desk. An original pantsy. That's right. Okay, bye.